Okay, I thought I'd go through some top sales because people like them. I know I like having a nose around people's top sales. It's an easy video for me to do. Trying to do a video every day, I'm learning that it's pretty tough, and even though I constantly say that the channel is really just about doing the basics, so it is repetitive. It's like a mantra going on. But here are some top sales. Now, I did a top sales before, but stupidly, I picked October, which was the month I was on. I should have gone back and started at the earliest month I could grab. So these are back in August. Now, I can only get the second half of August because you can only see the last 90 days. But there's some good sales here. And yeah, I'll tell you the story behind some of these. So this one is a really nice item. It was on eBay for probably over 2 years. It was like a porcelain thing. It was boxed, had all the box and everything. And I thought when I got this, I'm pretty sure I paid about £7 for it. It might have been more. It was so long ago, I can't remember. And I started putting this on at £75. Didn't do anything, and then I think I slowly reduced it to that, and then I ended up putting it in a sale. I've either try reduce price or sale, sending offers, all this kind of thing. So it was quite a bit of interest, but it took a long time to go. There's not a massive strawberry shortcake fans clamouring for a porcelain doll, but it did go eventually. And it was quite easy to pack. It was, like I say, it was already in a box. There's polystyrene that went all around the doll, so it was very well protected. And I think I just shoved, cardboard sleeve around it, or if I had a box, I would have just used that. So that ended up being a very nice sale. A good amount of profit, but long tail, and not the sort of thing you see every day anyway. I've never seen another one. Here's something I do see every now and again, which is vintage Action Man, and even if it looks pretty done in, he's war wounded there. He's lost an arm. I don't know if he had the arm. Fingers were intact. That's something to check. Now, I don't know a lot about them, but definitely the modern ones I don't think are worth getting. But anything vintage, anything kind of like pre-80s, 60s, 70s, I think what you'd be looking for. It can go for crazy money. This just was just in a box. I would have picked this up for a couple of quid, I think. And the clothes are pretty bad shape. But some of these costumes are very difficult to come by if you can research them. I didn't actually research this one. I just sort of see that one on the right. It's got a rip. But I have had Action Man stuff before, and you look it up, and if you can get the actual name of the suit, there is a site for it. So just Google Action Man sets, and there are pictures and all sorts you can get to help you identify. Even this bike that it went with had loads of damage on it. You can see there the right handlebar is missing here, and there were other bits. It's missing the gun, but it still went for around about that price. Again, it was in the sale, but yeah, I mean, from £2 to whatever it went for, maybe 60, I don't know, but a very nice sale. Happy with that. I was happy with it in August. Okay, next one. This is the sort of thing you might see. I've certainly hadn't picked them up. This is the first one I picked up. I've got a couple of other wicker baskets that I picked up. I don't know if I would just pick up a plain wicker basket. They're definitely more difficult to shift. But these Fortnum & Mason, easy to pack, just went in a box with a bit of kind of void fill around it, a bit of protection around it. I think I put newspaper around it, and off it goes. I think I paid £7 for that, although I seem to be thinking I paid £7 for everything. So yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been over £7. I just wouldn't have gone for it for over £7. So from that to 44. This is when I was doing free postage. I wouldn't do that now, but yeah, easy item if you've got the box to pack it. Next one, again, this took a long time to sell. A very nice Hugo Boss overcoat, and I thought it would go a lot quicker than it did. I think it might have gone for that 50-53. Really good quality coat, but I was asking quite a bit of money for it, so that's probably why it didn't go. I think it ended up going to the States on GSP. Photos aren't great, but it's a difficult thing to photograph this. It was it was black. I've obviously, looks like I've tried to do it in natural light, but you can see I haven't got the best camera in the world, and yeah, it's pretty out of focus really. So maybe it could have been photographed better. This photo's a little bit better, but I do find with kind of black grey items, they either under or overexpose on the photos. So I think originally that cost me maybe a bit less, and that was a charity shop pickup, a rare find, a cheap charity shop pickup. Right, next one, these, I didn't know a lot about them. I just searched up completes on eBay and saw a similar pair for 70 odd. I think these went for 70. I took an offer on them, 75. They were part of a huge haul of shoes. I saw a lady, not in great condition. I polished them up, but they still got scuffs on them. But I bought a huge haul of shoes, and I paid, and we are talking like it filled the car. This lady had a car boot. It took me, we're probably talking like 5 IKEA bags of shoes, but there were a few pairs in there, maybe 3 or 4 pairs where I got good money for them. I didn't particularly know why these are special, Bertie Pixie D, but yeah, they have got a certain look about them, and they went for good money. So I was very pleased. And when the lady got them, she received them, she gave me some excellent feedback. She was so chuffed with them. The next one's a bit of a weird one. We had an Outwell Vermont tent, and we needed a certain, what did we need? There was a certain section of it we wanted to get. It was like a side awning or something, and we wanted to get some spares. So we ended up buying, someone was selling an Outwell Vermont tent with everything, carpet, all of these additions, but the tent was it was knackered basically. So the tent was selling for 150, I think it was 150 quid. I had to go and pick that up, and we got it back, and it was in the shed for a few months, and then when we came to look at our shed that we were going to add all these bits to, basically the tent material had all disintegrated. It was cracking and everything. So we ended up chucking a lot of it away, and we were selling the tent that we bought for spares, and our tent was started selling the spares. To cut a long story short, or not very cut a long story not very short. So this is part of a massive tent bundle that cost 150 quid, and thinking about it, it might well be worth, if you have the room, because tents do take up a lot of room, buying tents that are seemingly broken if you can see that the spares will sell for a lot of money. This is a very popular tent. It's been around for years, and it is a good one. It had metal poles, and we've sold the metal poles this year. There was a lot of bad weather, high winds around about the camping season, and a lot of people came back and their steel poles have been bent. So I sold quite a few sets of poles. This tent has sort of six lots of poles, and I was selling them for like 15 quid each, so they all went. I was happy to sell. I mean, the other carpet that we had from our original tent, we actually use in our new tent, so we're still using our one. But yeah, it's good to get rid of that. So again, I picked up a whole batch at a car boot sales. There was a bloke with a camera stall, and it kind of like one of those stalls where you think, oh, he knows what he's doing. It's not someone just clearing out their their loft or their, granny's attic. This is someone who knows about cameras. Now, normally I would like to pick up a Polaroid, any sort of Polaroid. I'd jump on. I think, oh yeah, £5, £6 around that mark. They used to sort of fetch 35. I think they're coming down a bit in price now, but you still will fetch good money. This one, the whole lot, I must have bought about 12 Polaroids, I think, and they came out about £6 each, £6-7 each. So again, I mean, it's a quick flip up to 30. Again, at the time I was doing free postage. I think it went to Finland. I'm pretty sure that's where it went. But a nice camera though. I've got a few nice different coloured ones. Polaroid 600 is the sort of standard Polaroid. It takes a 600 film. It was handy. One of the cameras I bought actually had a new 600 film. If you ever get these cameras and they've got the film in, keep the film and use it for testing. You don't need the actual. You can do it with an empty cartridge. Normally the batteries are pretty shot because they've been around for years. But if you have got one that works, definitely keep hold of it. Yeah, it's blew my mind really. This one. This is the last one. I bought a big crate of media, and it was all sorts of mini video cassette tapes, normal kind of TDK 90-minute standard tapes, and I just looked up this one, and I think I saw someone had sold two 90-minute tapes for around this price, and I saw that someone had even sold an open one for quite a bit of money. I think it was 20 or 30ish. So I put it on at this price, really not expecting to get it at all, and got interest straight away. I got an offer of 50 the same day I listed it off. Almost took it, but I thought no, I better not. And then next morning woke up, it sold for 75. So more than happy with that. And yeah, HXS, one to look out for. All sealed media as well, worth jumping on if you get it. So yeah, they were my top sales for August, back in August, back in the second half of August. I will do one for September to catch up, and then I'll probably do this on a regular basis. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and yeah, take care, and I'll see you soon.